Put it in the air. Put it in the air podcast. Put it in the air podcast.
James, put it up in the air podcast.
The whole time. I met this dude back in 2001. He's been doing this thing the whole time. So tune into his podcast.
Put it in the air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast. Y'all.
Put it in the air podcast.
Give it a shout out. Put it in the air podcast. Who you with, goddammit? Put it in the air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast.
Podcast, man.
Hey, say, put it in the motherfucking air.
Put it in the air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast. Put it in the air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast.
Shout out my boy Ocho. Yeah. Hey, spirit. You want to talk?
Sir, put it in the air. You
Put it in the motherfucking air, man.
Shout out to Big 8 Entertainment, man. We doing it, man. We all do it.
Big 8. Put it in the air podcast. Put it in the air podcast. You heard what I'm saying?
Shout out Big 8. Put it in the air podcast. Y'all know, y'all all on big8.com, man. Put it in the air podcast. You know what it is.
Yo, this Big Rhino, owner of Ziggy's Mac. You know what I'm saying? Put it down for my boy. Put it in the air podcast. All the stuff. Hey.
When I was younger, like I say a motherfucker hustled up $3,000. First thing I want to buy is another car.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I want another car. Yeah, you know what I mean? Then I get in my next little $2,500, I go, ooh, I want a necklace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, you done spent 5 re-ups on some shit you can't get no money out of. You looking good.
It look good.
Yeah, but you nigga get that money back hard the motherfucker. You feel me?
That was liabilities.
Crazy. So what's your, so I know you got the tour going on. What's
Yeah, this whole tour was, this whole me putting together this tour, what gave me this idea is because I was on tour with Sauce Walker. And I was holding my own on that tour. You know what I'm saying? I'm funding myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a label budget. I got a star budget. You know what I'm saying? So once and we was going state to state. I'm talking about from fucking, where was we at? From Cleveland to fucking Denver to Baltimore to Washington to California we was going state to state. And I'm funding all that shit. And I'm thinking in my head.
So were you making anything? Like, you like selling merch or nothing? Like
merch, that's about it.
But that was a fraction of what you were spending.
Yeah. So I'm thinking in my head like, damn, nigga, I did this all myself. So I'm like, if I could do this all myself, and I got the tools and the shit for the shit to get out, this social media shit is a motherfucker.
Right.
They were seeing me all on this shit. I'm like, man, I didn't have the brains, the tools, the social media, or the drive to do this myself back in the day when I was in my younger days. So I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm finna put together my own tour to show this new generation that you can do it.
Now listen, cause see, I did that before.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie, I got burnt out of it real fast. Mm-hmm. Do you have a staff or like a group of people? Are you doing all this yourself?
All this myself.
That shit hard, bro.
Yeah, and it's
that shit hard.
One of the biggest. It's been going good lately. Probably just cause, motherfuckers trying to press me. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to let a nigga down. They see where a nigga at, and they see I don't have to do this.
Right.
I could just stay focused on my career.
Right.
Like, so it's been going good, like a motherfucker. We got a little group chat, but I just want to show this new generation, you don't be like me. I'm trying to make sure the new generation don't do none of the losses and fails that I did.
Right.
I know the game is to be sold, not to be told, but fuck that. Nigga, just take this game and run with it, just so you can make it. Cause I want somebody to make it out this motherfucker. I ain't
gonna lie, man. Like, so, when I seen the way things were going, in the Oklahoma scene. I decided to step away from the music.
Oh, the Oklahoma scene is fucking. Let me say it.
The crazy thing is, outside of Oklahoma, I love you.
Like, the Oklahoma scene is trash when it comes to support. I don't understand it with y'all. Oklahoma hates Oklahoma so much. It's ridiculous.
Right.
I don't get it. It's probably something we'll never get. So I just stopped focusing on it, and I just start focusing on straight me. And so I threw out the tour. I'm not finna beg. I didn't beg nobody to be on it. I just threw out the tour. Hey, I'm gonna put some artists on tour. Nigga, you gotta be in this contest to be on it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask nobody. You have to take it upon yourself to get into this contest to be on it. I'm only fucking with people that support, because I done got burnt out with trying to get the state on all this shit. Now I don't even care.
Sure.
Either you gonna rock with it or you're not. This is the biggest thing that I tell all artists. And this just ain't just for Oklahoma, it's for anybody. Always remember, the world has 1,000 gazillion billion people. Stop just focusing on your state.
Right.
Go gazillion trillion billion people. You know what I'm saying? You don't need your state to pop. Yes, it's good to have your backyard on your shit. Yes, it's good. But nigga, you think anybody's gonna care if you got, how many states is in America?
I think 50.
It's 50?
50,
You
50.
think anybody's gonna care if 49 states love you but just one hates you? Come on now, that's just plain math.
Or whatever, or however many states.
Nigga, however many states it
Yeah, I
is,
smoke a lot of weed, y'all.
you think if all these states is on you, but just your one home state don't like you, you think anybody's gonna care if you're doing those type of numbers? Just do numbers. It don't matter where it come from. Your home, outside your home, fucking not even in America. It don't matter where it come from. Just do numbers and you're going to win. And you're gonna get paid.
And the internet is kind of like putting you on the stage for the world anyway.
Exactly. You can be anywhere and everywhere at the same time when it comes to the internet. And that's what I'm trying to show the young generation. Nigga, get out your home state and get it. Niggas don't understand that when we was 20 and shit, nigga, these niggas can move around with this thing called GP the fuck S. Nigga, we had to use MapQuest. You remember that shit?
Right. Or
Nigga,
just follow the
Or just follow the X's. Nigga, we didn't even have all the tools that y'all
printing off instructions
Y'all
before
got
you leave
all
and shit.
exactly, and be mad when you miss that turn. Nigga,
States is 17.
Yep.
Shit.
Y'all got all the tools to move around. Cars got GPS, got the fucking cell phone chargers. You got navigation on your phones. Nigga, get the fuck out and get out of here. And the number one thing, I'm trying to show that the music shit, fuck how good you is, how whack you is. Let me say that again. It don't matter how good you are or how whack you are. As long as you have your budget to get it out there, you're going to blow up. Now, granted, anybody can blow up right now. And I'll give you a perfect example. Perfect example of what I'm talking about. When I say anybody can blow up. If somebody came in here right now and offered me and you $20 to listen to his shit, we're gonna listen to it, right?
Right.
That don't mean we're gonna like it.
Right.
Either we're gonna be a fan or we're gonna trash that shit.
Right.
That's the same thing as the music business. All you have to do is, I'm finna give y'all the fucking biggest key. This is number one key. I don't even be telling people this shit.
Exclusive!
This is my brother shit. Let me give you a cheat sheet into the industry. Cheat sheet into the industry.
Hey, y'all gonna have to pay on the
Y'all
Patreon to get this.
Listen. You better, for real. Cheat sheet to get into the industry. Are y'all ready? Here we go. If you want to blow up, this doesn't guarantee you staying blown up.
Oh,
but
shit.
If you want to blow up, all you have to do is get a single ready. One single. Get a video for it. Boom. Put that shit on at least 3 big blog sites. I'm gonna show you exact step by step, so take some notes, nigga. 3 blog sites. Number 1 for Show Say Cheese. Number 2, if you can get academics, get academics. And number 3, find a blog site that a lot of bitches be on, females. Boom. All right. Now, this is the key. This is the key factor right here. This is gonna fuck you up. When you put your video on there, that's not it. How many times you go on Say Cheese and you see a bunch of videos, you scroll right past that shit.
Right.
Nobody gonna see that shit. Nobody even know you. The key is consistency. You either could pay that nigga up front to post your shit 4 times a month, or you just every week just have your bread. Now, let's go back to that same video. If you just keep, every week, you keep seeing this fucking video on this page.
You gonna look at it.
Man, who the fuck is this nigga?
You gonna look at it. Why are you seeing this shit?
So now, imagine you, say Cheese got like 2 million followers, Academics got like 5 million, another page probably got like 2 million. Now imagine you fucking on all of those pages, your video on that shit, now they looking at the shit. Now you're doing what we call numbers. Imagine you keep doing that shit every week. Yes, it's costing you money, but if you blow up, you're gonna make some money. You're gonna make a lot of money. The one thing about it is you can't unfame somebody. He could be untight, but once a nigga famous, you famous forever.
Right.
We know the fuck you is.
Even if you fall off.
You might be broke now, but we know what the fuck you is. You can't so that's the cheat sheet to blowing up. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody want to blow up. This is the way to blow the fuck up. You have to force feed. Nigga, when you go to a bitch house and you tell her to make you a plate, she does not just make you a plate. She put fucking the meat on it and then give it to you until you eat that. I'll give you the rest of the shit later. No, you gotta fill that whole fucking plate up to get full. So that means you gotta force feed this industry for them to see you if it's not happening organically. You know, sometimes you might throw a song out and it catch fire, but that's very fucking rare.
Right.
Nigga, it costs money to make money. That's like saying we finna buy this building, but we just gonna fix one window and hope the whole building just fucking go itself.
Yeah.
No, you gotta put money into that fucking building. You gotta put money into the building. You gotta put money into your music career. So you force feed these blog sites. That's what they're there for. A blog site is just to bring you news, to bring you
Straight
music,
up,
to bring you
information.
All right, so I'm finna bring you my shit on this bitch. You keep posting that same video with that same thumbnail, they're gonna start clicking on it. Man, who the fuck is this nigga we keep seeing? Now, there you go. You got what you wanted. Now, if it's a page with 2-3 million followers, for sure, at least 100,000 is going to know who you is.
Right.
Now, imagine if you keep doing it. That 100,000 turning.
And that ain't even 10%.
Yes. So you just keep doing that. Yes, it's gonna cost some bread, but nigga, do you understand how much bread Universal spends for Drake? And he's Drake.
Right.
And they still have to spend bread. You have to spend bread on music. Drake has $1 million budgets because they know if we don't put this nigga everywhere, nigga, anybody could fizzle off.
Right.
So that's the key. Feed these blogs. Fuck whatever. Nigga, I just cut out everybody. Fuck. Nigga, you don't need to know nothing. No DJs, no A&Rs, no none of that. No more. It's 2023. Yes, it's good to get your shit played in the club. But nigga, if the internet is beating your shit down, if TikTok is tearing your shit up, club ain't got no choice but to play.
I ain't got no choice.
Beat this social media up, nigga. Just get your bread up. It's gonna cost some money. When you do that, you're gonna be good. You're gonna blow the fuck up. Everybody's gonna know who you is. Now, that don't mean you're gonna stay blown up.
Right.
Now, we all know who you is. But we don't like that shit. That shit was trash.
What's
now,
next?
So now the next time we see you, we ain't clicking on that shit. You sucked.
Yeah.
But if you actually good, we all know who you is now. Oh, that nigga dropped something else. That was that nigga from last week. That nigga hard.
Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. It's your boy Big 8. Put It in the Air podcast, baby. We back for 2025, and it ain't no stopping us. You feel what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my guy Rhino. Happy New Year's to everybody. Let's kick off 2025 with a bang. You hear me? Yeah.
Put it in the air. Put it in the air podcast. Put it in the air podcast.
Yates, put it up in the air podcast.
The whole time. I met this dude back in 2001. He been doing this thing the whole time. So tune into his podcast.
Put it in the air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast. Y'all.
Put it in the air podcast.
Boom, the chicken wing. Give it a shout out. Put it in the air podcast. Who you with, goddammit? Put it in the air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast.
Podcast, man.
Hey, say, put it in the motherfucking air. Put it in the air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast. Shout out my boy Ocho. Yeah. Skirt. Sir, put it in the air. You put it in the motherfucking air, man.
Man, shout out to Big 8 Entertainment, man. We doing it, man. We all do.
Big 8, Put It in the Air podcast.
Put it in the air podcast. You heard what I'm saying?
Shout out Big 8. Put it in the air podcast. Y'all know, y'all all on big8.com, man. Put It in the Air podcast. You know what it is.
Yo, this Big Rhino, owner of Ziggy's Mac. You know what I'm saying? Put it down for my boy, Put It in the Air podcast. All the stuff.